Hello, I'm Matthew Conner. Today I'm going to review the new TITLEIST TS3 driver. Now, as you can see, it does have a traditional head, that is 460cc, with a bit of a modern twist actually. Now, just like the TS2 driver, it does have the standard TITLEIST branding. And it comes in right hand and left hand in 8.5, 9.5 and 10.5 degrees. Now, I've got a nice morning, maybe a little bit into the breeze, so let's see how this first one goes. Oh, that was a good swing and a great strike, and the flight was bang on for me. Now, the TS3 driver is designed to produce a mid-flight and a low spin, so in theory this should be more suited than the TS2 for me. Now, we're going to crack straight on with the review. Let's grab the creative bag and let's see what shot we have in store today. Ooh, belter, one of my favourites, the high draw. Right, I'm feeling good today, so I'm going to try and create a really big one. See if we can get it shaping over nicely. There he goes. Oh, that's a dream flight, and the ball's moving over nicely. Now, when you look down at a TS3 head, it does look more suited to the player who wants to work the ball more, as when it sits behind the ball it does look a straighter edge rather than the slightly hooked look of the TS2. Now, I'm going to test how forgiving this driver is. I'm going to place a little bit of face tape on the club. I'm going to try and hit this one off the toe and just see how it performs. Ooh, that's a bad one. And I would say it's launched a little bit higher than what I'd expected and finished probably just a bit left of target. You can actually see where I've hit from, just off the low toe. Now, the TS3 driver is designed for the better players, but you can still optimise the head using the SureFit weight. So this will help you move the centre of gravity and also the swing weight. That will just help you. For me, always feels like you can set the driver up to help protect against a bad shot you might have. So let's have another shot. Let's try and have another good swing. Oh no, that's an absolute shocker. Apple turnover on that one, that's gone way left. That was such a bad swing. All right, let's quickly have another one. Let's try and have a better swing this time, Matthew. Oh, that's a much better swing and a good flight to finish with. Now, the shaft I'm using is 45.5 inches long, which is standard length, but this can be adjusted to suit. And the shaft I'm using is a hazardous smoke that I really enjoy. Now, TITLEIST have selected some cracking stock shafts as well for you to have a go with. And if you watch my TS2 driver review, I go a little bit more in depth talking about those shafts. Now I'm going to have a look at the readings. Now, just looking over the data, you can see with the top reading, that's actually my better hits, and the club speed is generally around that 107, 110 on a good day. The launch angle is good though at 13.5 degrees, and the smash factor's been good pretty much with all of them, even with the kind of toe strikes. The spin rate though, that is quite high, and where are we, 3,619. Generally I'll be looking for low to mid 2,000, so I reckon just through that spin rate I'm probably losing about 15 yard total distance, even though the launch angle is good. You can actually see with the one where I hit it and just turned it over how much the spin rate drops. Now, potentially the spin rate's high just because I was into a little bit of breeze, and you can see with the high draw at the bottom, my launch angle's up, club speed's just actually down a little bit, but again the spin rate's quite high, so I'm thinking there that just because we're into the breeze, it's just picking the spin rate up. So now it's time for me to sum this driver up. to be honest, it's a real difficult one to conclude, as you are competing against the Callaway Rogue Sub-Zero and the TaylorMade M3, and this market reminds me of the Tinder dating app. And picture this, you're bored on an evening swiping left and right, and you're definitely going to swipe right for all of these drivers, and to be honest, you're not going to probably marry one straight away, but it's worth giving them all a good thrashing and see which one performs best for you. Now, if you enjoyed my review, please give me some thumbs up, place some comments below. Cheerio.